Welcome to Concept Craft. We are presenting step-by-step videos training to crack your certification exam, so you can gain the confidence to take on any accounting challenge. Now let's begin our today's lesson. Reconciling accounts. Learning outcomes. In this lesson, we'll cover reconciling accounts in QuickBooks Online. Topics: overview of the reconciliation process, viewing account statements, using the Reconcile tool, the reconciliation dashboard, keeping things synced. Reconciling accounts is important to ensure that a client's bank balances match their financial data. However, going through each account statement and manually finding the right match can take time and attention. How can you and QuickBooks Online help? By connecting your client's bank accounts to QuickBooks Online and using the Reconcile tool in QuickBooks Online Accountant, you can easily match transactions to reconcile their books. Overview of the reconciliation process. The Reconcile tool makes it easy to reconcile accounts and find discrepancies between QuickBooks Online registers and the bank. It's best practice to reconcile accounts monthly to ensure that what clients have in QuickBooks Online reflects the actual income, expenses, and other movements and adjustments of cash. When you're done reconciling, the difference between the amount in the QuickBooks Online accounts and the bank statements should be $0. Watch the video to find out more about the reconciliation process. Viewing account statements. Before starting the reconciliation process for a client's account, you need the beginning and ending balances, and the total amount of withdrawals and deposits on that account. It's best practice to connect your client's bank accounts to the banking center because then their account statements are automatically uploaded to QuickBooks Online without having to work with paper statements or sign into the bank account. If the bank account is connected to the banking center, you can easily access the beginning and ending balances needed to start the reconciliation. To do this, select Reconcile either from the gear icon or from Accountant Tools. From the Account drop-down, select the account to reconcile. Select View Statements. Then select the statement you want to use for the reconciliation. Note that you can also see a list of statements that have already been reconciled. Make a note of the beginning and ending balances of the unreconciled statement, and select Done to return to the Reconcile page to begin the reconciliation. Pro Advisor Tip: if the client's bank doesn't automatically upload bank statements to QuickBooks Online, you can still upload them for record-keeping purposes by selecting the History by Account option from the Reconcile screen. You can also access manually or automatically uploaded historical statements here, using the Reconcile tool. Let's now see how to reconcile an account with the Reconcile tool. Select Reconcile either from the gear icon or from Accountant Tools. From the Account drop-down, select the account to reconcile. From the client's bank statement, enter the ending balance and the ending date. Select Start Reconciling. On the next screen, compare the list of transactions on the bank statement with the transactions in QuickBooks Online. Note that there's already a checkmark next to the transactions that were previously marked cleared when processing bank feeds in the banking center. Put a check next to any transaction that appears on the bank statement but hasn't been marked cleared yet. Once the transactions are verified, the amount at the top right changes to $0, and the Finish Now button appears. Select Finish Now. Then select Done to view or print the reconciliation report. Select the last statement ending date link on the screen. To view the reconciliation reports for all periods, select the History by Account link at the top right of the screen. The reconciliation dashboard. While the aim is to create a seamless reconciliation process by keeping the bank feed accurate, sometimes you need to verify or edit transactions manually. Let's look at the different options on the Reconcile screen. Select each of the highlighted areas to find out more. The shortcuts here allow you to jump between different screens. The Overview area gives more detail on how you're reaching the zero difference. This is the all-important number you want to get to zero. The difference automatically updates when you include or exclude a transaction. Your client's books and bank agree when the difference equals $0. Select the Edit Info button if you need to edit the statement ending balance or date. Select the Save for Later button if you want to continue the reconciliation later. When the difference reaches the target amount of 0, this button changes to Finish Now and allows you to complete the reconciliation. If you select Close without saving, you'll need to start the process from scratch. You can filter transactions in many ways, including by memo, reference number, and amount, or cleared status, transaction type, pay, or date range. By default, QuickBooks Online sets a filter to show transactions on or before the statement ending date. By default, the table shows all transactions, but you can customize it to show just payments or deposits. Any transactions added or matched through bank feeds automatically have a checkmark in this column. Check the boxes next to the transactions that appear on the account statement. Once you check everything from the account statement, the difference should be 0. Pro Advisor tip. The Reconcile screen also enables you to change the payee and the posting account. You can add any check transactions that don't come through with the check number, along with any memos. For more information on how to correct some complex issues in the reconciliation, check out the Correcting Beginning Balances for Reconciliations lesson. Summing up. Learning outcomes. Well done. In this lesson, we covered reconciling accounts in QuickBooks Online. Knowledge recap. Use the Reconcile tool to make sure that records in the client's QuickBooks Online match their bank and credit card statements. Next steps. In the next lesson, we'll look at identifying and resolving issues with beginning balances when reconciling accounts.